Hi everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a Valentine's Day look for you guys. So I just want to let everybody know that yes, this is my funkier version of Valentine's Day kind of makeup, but I did a Lady Gaga inspired look. That look could definitely be kind of like a more wearable Valentine's Day. It's so romantic as a look and I definitely love that look a lot. So if you guys have been watching, make sure that you stay till the end of this video, or you're also going to be seeing it somewhere up here if you guys are interested to check it out. So before I go ahead and start off this tutorial, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button to get notified every time I upload a new video. And I would love to have you guys aboard on the light family that I have here on my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is prime my eyes, and I'm using my P. Louise primer, and this is in room number 1, so I'm just going to add a little dab of that on my eye, blend it around with my finger, and then take my sponge and blend it in place. Again, this is an option, but I like to do it that way. So before going ahead with any eyeshadow, I did place some heart stickers just to kind of outline the hearts. And this is, again, it's optional. If you feel like doing it, then do it. If you don't feel like doing it, then you can just draw the hearts by hand. But I'll just go ahead and place them on my eye like I did with the other eye. So I'm gonna be placing a somewhat a middle-sized heart, so I want to make sure that I place it the same place as this one right here. So it's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna be taking 2 smaller hearts and place them close to the blue one. So one here. Make sure that you press them quite tight in there, so when you're putting the eyeshadow, they won't kind of like move around. For eyeshadows, I'm going to be using my Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. I'm going to be taking this pink shade right here, and this one is called Blend and Snap, and I'm just going to take it with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to slowly start packing this color into the crease and going over the stickers. So you want to make sure that you really be careful. So I normally like to place the shadows like this first, kind of like just tapping it on top, and then from there I will slowly start blending it out. And in the inner corners right here, I'm really going to be buffing out that pink and getting it super close to the brows. And then I'm gonna slowly start blending that pink out. And it doesn't really need to be so perfect, because again, we're doing like a cut crease area. So over here, you might just want to extend the pink because this is going to go very out. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite pink shades. I feel like it's super pretty and it's so easy to blend. Like, it's crazy. It's like butter, literally like butter. Then I'm going to be taking this shade right here. This is called Mikai, and this is a nice red shade. And this is going to be concentrated mainly on the crease area. So this is going to be placed with this smaller blending brush. And I'm going to really define my crease with this shade. So I'm just going to be placing it roughly in again. And then I'm going to be blending it out. With this, I'm going to start to do my wing guide out. So I'm going to be taking the shade and start creating my wing with this. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we will be blending it out. I'm going to take the big fluffy brush that I used before with the pink, and I'm going to start blending out the red. In the meantime, I'm also going to be taking a little bit of that pink and blending it out just to make my process a little bit easier. Now I'm going to go ahead and darken up the crease just a tiny bit, and I'm taking a shade called Slasher, and I'm also taking it with the same brush that I used the red with. I'm only literally grabbing this color once on my brush and then going to slowly start placing it only in the crease area. This is just going to help darken it up a little bit, and this is going to really give you that dimension. This part does not have to be perfect, especially like on the lid area, because we will be cutting the crease there, so it doesn't matter if it's rough around the edges, it's completely fine. And I'm also gonna grab a little bit of that red Mikai again, and I'm going to start blending that purple out with Mikai. Taking the fluffy brush and just making sure that I blend everything together. Now comes the cut crease, and I'm going to be using my P. Louise primer. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease, but I'm also going to be aiming it only on my lid. So I'm just going to show you what I mean. So I'm just going to start off the cut crease and just follow my natural lid from there. And then while I get to the outer corners, I want to go ahead and wing out that cut crease. When I get to the edge right here, I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to be blending out that P. Louise, and I'm going to do the same thing on the lid. I'm going to go ahead and set that P. Louise base, and I'm going to be taking a matte white. I'm going to be taking this white. This is from the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, and this one is called Lacus. I don't know. I'll leave it in the info box down below, but it's a nice matte white shade. And I'm going to be packing that white on top of the P. Louise primer. And I'm gonna drag this white all the way out. I'm just gonna take a brush that has nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend out the shades right here. It doesn't matter if it's not that perfect, you guys could see it there. I am going to be putting a rose gold metallic color right there, so it's going to help cover up that. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take off the stickers, and then you're going to see the little heart shape right there. Now comes the part, I'm just gonna do one heart and I'll do the others off camera just to show you guys how I'm going to be doing it. So I did mix a little bit of rose gold. This is the master palette from Makeup by Mario. So I do have some rose gold right here. I did film a full video about this palette. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you check out my channel. It is on there. But I just went ahead and I mixed up a little bit with the mixing liquid that it comes with. And I'm just going to be taking a fine brush. I'm just going to show you guys how I did it here. So I'm just going to outline inside the heart. Now I'm going to be taking a white, and I'm using this white gel liner. This is from NYX. This is the gel liner and smudger. And I'm going to be taking again with a fine brush again. And I'm just literally going to be filling that heart with the white. Trying not to bring some white on the rose gold. And I'm just going to outline first. And now I'm just gonna fill it in. I'm gonna take the same brush that I did the rose gold with, and now I'm gonna be taking a red face paint. I'm using the SFX palette from NYX, and I'm gonna be taking the red one right here. Now I'm gonna outline that heart from the outside, meaning I'm going to be applying it on top of the rose gold, and I am going to just outline it with the red. It happens that you do a little bit of mistakes. If you do that, then you can easily clean it up by going over the colors again. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing with the other hearts, and I'll be back to finish up the eye with you guys. Once the hearts are done, now I'm gonna go ahead and create a rose gold line from the cut crease. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little bit more of the Master palette from Mario, just have a little bit more of that rose gold, kind of create the outline of the cut crease. So I'm just gonna start from here and bring it all the way down. Now I'm gonna be taking that white gel liner again, and I'm just gonna add random little dots everywhere on the pink area for the rhinestones and all of that stuff. So I do have some pearls here. I also have racks of rhinestones, so I'm going to be taking some of the red rhinestones and some of white rhinestones, and I'm also taking some pearls as well. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to take a little bit of lash glue, and I do have a little rhinestone tweezer here that I'm going to be picking up the rhinestones. So I'm just going to take my lash glue and add random dots. I'm going to start off with the red rhinestone. Try to place them like I have them on the eye. If they are a little bit different, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to place random dots on my eye. And I'm going to be applying that on top of the glue so they stick right on. And I'm going to do the same thing with the white rhinestones and the pearls as well. I'll also do that off camera. Still not done. I'm going to go ahead and add a white wing right here. I don't know how to call it. It's just like an eye extended wing from the tear duct area. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that with the same gel liner. There you go. Now I'm going to go ahead and create a wing liner, and I'm going to be using my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to be creating a thin line, and I'm going to start it from the outer corners and wing it out. And I'm going to be creating a thin line on the upper lash line. I'm going to take that white gel liner again, and I'm taking it with a flat brush. It's honestly like an art brush that I have that I actually use for my makeup. And I am going to be applying that gel liner in the waterline. And I'm also going to be adding a black in the inner tear duct as well. A black extended wing, just winging the tear duct area. Okay, so in the middle right here, I went ahead and I concentrated that pink and also a little bit of the red, and I'm using a Blend and Snap from the Nikki Tutorial palette, and I'm going to be blending this pink only in the middle, and I'm going to be fading it out, so just blending it like this. And I'm going to be taking Mikai, which is the red, and I'm going to just blend it also with the pink. I'm just going to go ahead now and just whiten my lower lashes, and I'm using the gel liner from NYX, and I'm just going to run this product on the lashes. I'm also going to be adding this heart gem. So I just added a dab of lash glue there, and I'm just going to take the gem. So I have some hearts right here that I wanted to use, but I didn't, but it's okay. I mean, if ever I want to do something next year, then I have them. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara and lashes. The mascara I'm going to be using, it's the Real from Benefit. And then for lashes, I'm going to be using my MFMA Pro Light Lash. And I have two of them stacked on here. So I'm going to show you how they look like. So they look like this. And I just went ahead and I stacked two of those. I'm going to go ahead and pop them on. I'm going to leave the link of those in the info box down below. You can also use my code LBBYND for 10% off your purchase. And you can get the lashes, you can get the lash glue, and also the beauty blenders. The sponges, they're amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on, and I'll come back and finish up the face with you guys. Alrighty, you guys, lashes are on, and I did go ahead and contour my face. I used my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. I've done already a video on how I contour my face and everything, so you can go ahead and check it out. I think it is my get ready with me video or makeup transformation. I will leave it at the end of this video if you guys are interested. Just went ahead and I contoured my face with this, and I also highlighted with the matte highlights. For blush, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Zomer from the Nikki Tutorials palette, which is the shade right here, and I am going to be packing my brush with this because it is quite pigmented, and I'm going to blend this color into the bronzer and fade it upwards as well. I'm gonna add a little bit of Zomer just on the outer temples right here. Be blushing up this whole look, honestly. I mean, I can put this color all over my face. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. Then highlight, I want something quite blinding, and I'm gonna be using, this is an oldie but a goodie that I have in my collection. I highly apologize if I'm using products of people that you don't like. I honestly like everybody. I support everybody. I don't hate anybody. I know the beauty drama was crazy the past few years with a lot of YouTubers and beauty gurus, which I kind of hate. I wish like YouTube was back when I first started in 2009, but anyways, we can't really do anything about it. Dare to say, this one here is a collaboration with Jeffree Star and Manny MUA, and they came up with a skin frost, and this is called Eclipse. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use that on my face, and I'm just going to highlight my face with this. I really love this highlight. I find it blinding, I find it beautiful, and I just love using it too. So I mean, I have it. I wasted my money on it, so might as well use it in my tutorials. Let me go ahead and fix up my hair, and I'll be back to do the lips with you guys. Okay, now comes the lips, the most exciting part, because I'm using a product that actually went viral on TikTok, which is this right here. I got 2 colors only from this, but in this tutorial, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the pink one just to kind of go with the whole look. I really want to know if these are worth the hype, and if that they really don't transfer. If you guys don't know, there's a girl on TikTok. I will leave her name in the info box down below if I remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember right now, but she is amazing and I do follow her. She talks about the crazy new makeups out there, especially drugstore, and I do appreciate what she shows. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this color. She did a review on it saying that these don't transfer, and bam, she went viral. And I just love it. I love watching. I watched the video over and over because I just love her personality. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop rambling and apply this on my lips. And this is in shade, what are those? First of all, let me just, these are the Gloss Lip Color, Shine Loud Magic Maker. And what shade is this one? There's so many tape on this that I can't really see what is the name, but the style is SLHP05. But I know these are supposed to have names though. Where's the name? Anyways, if I find it, I will leave it in the info box down below. This one is the nude pink one, and I also have the nude peach one. Ooh, I love the applicator. It has like a doe foot applicator, and in the middle is like a hole. And I like that because it carries a lot of the product in there, so you kind of keep going with it without like double dipping. Ooh, this is a beautiful color. I have to say the applicator is super easy to work with. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let that set and dry. So when they are drying, they do have kind of that tackiness to them, which is fine, but I'm just gonna try not to do that because I hate that feeling. Okay, let me go ahead and apply the gloss. So the gloss has a brush applicator, which I'm normally not a fan of because, you know, we all got used to the spongy applicators that they have. Ooh, but I love, okay. Okay, I'll take it back. I do like this one. I am obsessed with this color, with this formula. I'm kind of scared to actually touch it because, you know, I know it's going to be glossy, but I have to say it's super comfortable on the lips. I would say it got comfortable when the gloss went on top because it just made it a little bit more hydrating and less more on the matte tacky side. So let's go ahead and test it out. Oh my god. There's no transfer of color. There's no transfer of color whatsoever. But when I look closely, there's like little specks of color in there, but not that bad. But obviously the only thing that transfers through is the gloss. You guys could see the glossiness on my fingers here. But honestly, I'm quite impressed. I love this stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more gloss. Alrighty you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you guys. It is a little bit more out there for Valentine's Day, but hey, we're all at home. And honestly, if you ask me if I go out like this, I would say yes. I do go out like this. Any look that I wear on my face, I do go out with because I don't care. I like to show people my talent. I like to show people what I'm able to do with makeup and just to show them that, hey, this is what I love to do. All the products that I use in this video is going to be in the info box down below for you guys. Make sure that you check it out if you're curious to know any of the products that I use on my face today. And also, if you like this video, please throw me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I also want to wish all of you a wonderful and a lovely Valentine's Day, whether with your someone or you're single. I still want to wish you guys a perfect and a happy Valentine's Day. Spend it with family, spend it with friends if you can. I know COVID really ruined every holiday for us right now. If ever you are celebrating Valentine's Day, make sure that you celebrate safely with distance, with mask. It's very important. We want this world to go back to normal as soon as possible. So just please be careful and take care and be safe, please. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!